in Atlanta, Georgia. The home
Florida.
match for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right
They're
here.
Houston Rockets.
And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, this is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg welcoming you to NBA basketball.
Is that Jeremy Lin? That him?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Guys, I caught up with Cool Hands to talk for a moment. There has been some talk of late that there is some friction between he and his teammates over how much he calls for the ball. I asked him about it, and he said if there is any, I hope it can be put to rest at some point. We're all on the same team trying to reach the same goals. We'll see if they can iron out their issues, guys.
And this isn't too big of a surprise if you've seen some of his quotes about his teammates.
Well, he certainly didn't endear himself to any of them. I mean, now you've got some serious chemistry issues on your hands.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Defense.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. His biggest concern is clearly the inside game, especially on the defensive end. He wants extra bodies down low and a wall built around that basket. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Well, Mike Budenholzer, you know, the new coach of the Hawks, spent 19 years with the San Antonio Spurs, including 17 as an assistant. Boy, you couldn't ask for a better teaching ground than that.
To the paint. Here's Scott. And here's Korver from the arc. That's good. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
No way he saved that.
Budenholzer, who was with the Spurs for 19 years, Steve, the Spurs, the winningest team in pro sports over the last 15 years.
Yeah, I'm glad that Budenholzer has finally gotten his chance. I played for him for 4 seasons. He's a guy who loves the game. He's very dedicated, hardworking, and has learned from probably the best coach in the NBA during his time in San Antonio.
Scott, good.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Here's Harden.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've
What?
done a great job carving out
What
space
that
under
is?
the basket when the shots have gone up. You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Here's Cool Hands. Rejected.
Foul
by
once.
Cool Hands. And it's Lin with the rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Dishes it to Harden. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the
Wow,
push to
cold.
mid-season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, Houston, 2 games back.
Right now for the Rockets, they're a completely different team than they were last season. I thought they would take a step forward this year, but I'd be lying if I said I thought they'd take this big a leap. It's been a huge bounce back for them.
Yeah, you're not alone in that regard, Clark. There were very few people that believed in them. I know I didn't, but you know, the fact of the matter is they believed in themselves, and that's all that matters. And that confidence is clearly warranted.
The shot's good from Cool Hands. And now a 12-point Hawks lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Hawks?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Cool Hands got his second basket of the game.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything
Wow.
to throw their shooters out
Left
of
them
rhythm
open.
is what's got to happen here.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
Here's Millsap, and he converts the layup. Millsap's got 7 points in the game.
Well, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout city.
The Rockets have had an off night from the stretch tonight.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Passes it to Carroll. Shoots off the step back. Good on the shot. Carroll's got his second bucket of the night.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense.
And as the first Sunday.
No way.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Jared Cunningham is out there with cool hands. And it's Jenkins in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And he gets it. And we've reached halftime in this one.
Now, presented by Sprint. This is the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Atlanta, and a shot here. Parsons with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Parsons against Millsap. Parsons passes to Howard, and he gets the bucket. Howard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet. Tell you what, you've got to give the Houston Rockets a lot of credit, guys. After losing their franchise players to injury and age back in '09, they've managed to rebuild this team without tanking for lottery picks or going all the way to the bottom of the heap. Very impressive.
So on the floor for Houston, Parsons playing at power forward with Dwight Howard in the middle. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt, and it's Caspi in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, they've been very shrewd acquiring undervalued players, trading for draft picks. Steve, all in the hopes of swinging big trades for superstars.
Well, and then when they acquired James Harden, they finally got a cornerstone player. Now all of a sudden you throw in Dwight Howard, you've got another foundational player. So all these years of tinkering and trading and moving picks and moving players, it's finally paid off, and now he's got the team he was hoping to put together.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
No good from Schroeder. Rockets trail by 12. Lynn kicks to Parsons. No luck. Good work defensively by Millsap.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Horford against Howard. Puts up the baby hook. That's good. 14 points for Al Horford.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Beverly dishes to Howard. Count the bucket.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Here's Cool Hands, covered by Beverly. Here's Cool Hands. No good with the triple.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Cool Hands in the last outing against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He finished with 25 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
He kicks it to Jenkins. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Cool Hands. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, he helps his team.
What is that?
Because he knows what he's capable of, which is defending and in particular taking charges. One of the better guys in the league at that skill.
You can collapse the defense on him when he gets the ball in the low post because he is a superb passer. He'll find whoever's been left open.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Camby, and it's Houston with another.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
Millsap a screen. Here's Cool Hands, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Oh, come on, you trash.
Outside, Lynn. And no good trying to get that one. And here at the...
Coming up.
And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist to the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
Cool Hands. He's in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Elton Brand. Then there's Jared Cunningham. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
You look at Harden's career, he was a gifted scorer at Arizona State, but with a slow start in his rookie season, playing with 2 of the best players in the league in Oklahoma City, people seem to forget that he's always been a player who can light it up.
And James Harden, the first ever draft pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder after the move from Seattle. So good to see him go so soon in his NBA career as he was reaching strength. And had to be tough for fans, and we know Clark certainly for his teammates.
I agree wholeheartedly there, Kevin. And think of all the fans who wore fake beards on their faces, even buildings in OKC with beards adorning them. So Harden wasn't just a great player. His image was almost a mascot for the team as well.
Well, look at Steve, Clark. He's got the fake Harden beard on right now.
Yeah, 10.
I mean, geez,
Fear the beard.
The drive by Brooks, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Parsons. Knocked loose. Here's Howard. Lays it up and banks it in. Howard's got 17 now, just in the second half.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Hawks passing it around. Cool Hands passes to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. Up next for the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Yeah, a lot of good matchups around the league. The one that I have my eye on is definitely the Miami Heat matchup.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Cunningham. Horford with the block, and they'll keep possession. Howard misses. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Cool Hands. Brooks covering. Cool Hands passes to Horford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I don't get caught up in whether Horford is a power forward or center. All I know is he can ball, and his skill set allows him to be productive and consistent.
And Horford, a great combination of skill, Steve, and toughness.
Yeah, but he's one of my favorite players in the league. Just such a high skill level, but tough. He rebounds, he defends well. He can guard either the power forward or center position. And a winner. Remember, he won 2 NCAA championships at Florida.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Garcia. It's the three-point bomb.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Cool Hands. Brooks covering. Williams kicks to Millsap. Picked by Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Shot's good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
It's Harden with the drive. He lobs it up. And Howard with the stuff.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Here's Cool Hands. Brooks covering. Cool Hands passes to Brand. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
On the way.
Need assist.
And
Points.
another 3 for Houston.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Picked by Horford. Outside Millsap. Poked away. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. And that one's good.
Oh my
We've seen
days.
that more than a few
Wow.
times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Horford with the screen on Brooks. Into Al Horford. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance.
Oh wow, what the?
That's good. And the Atlanta
Wow.
is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Garcia.
And they're making this a
Oh,
game,
dear.
putting together a nice run.
Making it a game. How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Cool Hands passes to Brand. And that time, also a missed shot.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that
Oh
miss.
my.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Here's Camby. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Where's my player day?
Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Here's Horford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 5.
That lead
Why
pass
not?
allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
And Brooks, here we go. Ripped away. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Williams. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I'd say that shot was well
Awesome.
within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
There's the dish to Howard. It counts, and the foul. That one on Horford.
They're forcing the ball inside. And
What?
it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for the Rockets. Horford with the screen on Brooks. Brand left side. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Easy.
Brooks with it. Pass to Harden.
Oh my.
He dishes it to Camby. Back to Harden. Lock at 6. Tries from 7.
He has been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Horford to the inside. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Super defensive
Assist.
play. If that pass
Oh
gets
my.
through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also talked about creating good looks on the perimeter, saying we can hurt them from the outside. That should be a
Do
focus.
something Millsap.
Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Both good from the line that time.
Well, I think that the Rockets need to change their strategy against Millsap.
He's got 13 rebounds, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
Pass to Cool Hands. In low to Brand. And that's collected by Camby. Camby's got 8 rebounds in this game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Trash.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Brooks gets the screen from Camby. Parsons outside. This one for 3. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Into Al Horford. Camby with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Brooks leading the charge.
Oh my days.
Howard can't hit.
How did he get that?
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Horford with the screen on Brooks. The kick out to Williams. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. They got on this for a little while ago back.
And now just watching the clock wind down in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
It always takes someone stepping up. And that happened here as we got great numbers for Horford. You can set a tone with defense, and that is exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Brooks. Coach has called on him to play a very big role at that end of the floor tonight, and as far as he's concerned, that hasn't quite taken shape yet. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
Oh, too good.
Here's Cool Hands. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
The Rockets making a switch here. Shoots. And right on target with the swish.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to Indiana. Back to Scott.
Dang.
And so it's Atlanta with the W.
Well, Paul, congratulations on this.